Bert's working right now. Buddy's whistling sweet music to him. We got one coming this way. Buddy said he wouldn't come, and it sounds like he's the closest one. And we got 2 or 3 over here that are still a little ways away, but it's early. We just got here. Dude, he's coming, ain't he? Right where from Buddy said he wasn't going to.
Oh Satan, please leave me alone. I'm going to see Jesus in my heavenly home. I'm walking this highway, dark though it may be, far in the distance, I see eternity.
So we had a pretty good encounter already this morning, first thing. And we had 2 gobblers coming in from the bottom. And then we had 3 come across from over here to the hillside. They end up being jakes. They're still down here. Buddy's going to try to get them to make some noise to get them other gobblers fired up. So they just keep gobbling right here. See, we're hoping them jakes will get them big boys fired up and come on back up this hill. I got a little something I'd like to give them. Okay, we're at another spot. I think we got burnt at that other spot, the last spot we was at that daggone fence line. But Buddy, we're on a gas line or a power line, and Buddy's walking up and down it. Oh, he said he heard a gobble. So he was clucking and purring and yelping coming up this gas line. He said he heard one. Okay. Okay. You heard him gobble? You heard him gobble?
Yeah.
Is he coming this way, you think?
Yeah, he knows I'm up here.
Okay.
Let's see what he does with it.
We can't win. We've been chasing these darn birds on this property for about 2.5 hours. They came out originally where we set up. So we were on our way back out to the truck to go to another spot, and they're out here where we first started calling to them 2.5 hours ago. 50 yards. So we snuck down right here. They probably seen or heard us, I'm sure. 2 of them was out there strutting. So, daggone turkeys. Let me go get Buddy, anyway. I may have tinkled. I told you patience.
You did.
Patience, baby. Patience. Daggone. I don't even know what I got on film or not because I couldn't even. Sit down a minute. He ain't going nowhere.
I'm too excited.
He ain't going nowhere.
But that is awesome.
Oh, okay, we can't cuss on video. Yeah, it's on. Here, I gotta turn the. Hold on, people. Hold on. We gotta get.
He came out of nowhere.
I told you. Hold on. I gotta fix everything here. Everything's jacked up. I gotta move this out of the way. Oh gosh.
That's a big bird.
That's a nice bird. All right, you got us both on there. Hey, listen. First of all, I'm with my man, Buddy. High school buddies. And I've been coming out here last couple years and hunting with him. It's just one of the farms we hunt. Always see turkeys here. And it's, what time is it?
It was 1:30.
1:30. He thought we had to quit hunting at noon. They changed it this year to where after the first week, you could hunt all day. And he's like, well, I've never hunted all day. I'm like, let's just go sit. What are we going to do? Go home and take a nap? And he just chomping at the bit. He wants to get up and run around and go over there and start clucking and purring and huffing and puffing and bringing the turkeys this way. And I said, just sit there and take a nap, buddy. And he's calling from here. He finally got on his daggone phone. And I'll be, I mean, he was right there. I said, but don't move. There's a gobbler. I seen his head pull up, and
Unbelievable.
man, I'm glad that hen came in, dude. That was nice. My gun was on this side. I'm filming myself, and I got the daggone camera on a tripod, and I didn't want to have to swing it over,
Right.
but I was going to. And my screen on my camera is so far away, I can't see what's in it, so I don't know if I'm even got the bird in there. I don't know if he's in focus. I don't know nothing. I'm just shooting stuff. So, hey, man, that's the way you do it right there, baby. Nice job.
Hey.
I didn't use a call. I just sat here and let Buddy do it all. All I did was pull the trigger. That was the easy part.
Great.
I thought for sure it was going to be 2 gobblers. I seen 2 heads.
It happened fast.
Daggone.
How long have we been here?
We've probably been here 30, 40 minutes.
All right.
He probably thinks it's been 2.5 hours away. Son, he like a squirrel on Mountain Dew, buddy. Well, earlier, all right, so this morning, we had a gobbler come from where Buddy swore they'd never come from. He said, well, they've never come from over yonder, so we ain't got to worry about that. And this morning, Jeezy Pete, that's where he come from. He was way over there, so he went on a walkabout and started calling him. And then I was talking on the camera, and he come sit down. I thought, daggone, he's getting close. And then he wasn't 40 yards from us. Holy crap. And well, probably 50. And there's a fence out there, and we didn't know it at the time, but surely that's why he didn't come across. I mean, he must gobbled 60 times. 3 jakes come in after that, and then kind of boogered him off, and we just messed around with the jakes for a little bit. And then we went to another spot and come across another gobbler. So Buddy went after him, tried to call him to us, and we just got antsy. We was on the power line, and we was hunting there just fine, and we got antsy, and we had to go down this logging road. Went down the logging road for about an hour, hour and a half, got bored, started walking back up, and the 2 darn gobblers that we were hunting an hour and a half before that was up on the power line 20 yards from where we were sitting.
I'll take the blame on that.
Listen, it's all good, because that's a good bird right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take him. Finally, daggone. We've been hunting hard, man, all day.
All day.
Now we can go get a nap.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Folks, I hope to God my camera was zoomed in, because I got all this stuff in front of me. I'm getting older. I can't see the darn screen from a foot away, so I was pointing the camera at him.
Right.
I have no idea how good the footage is, so we'll look at him. But I'll go grab that bird, and we'll raise some cane and take it from there. Hang in there. We'll hunt, baby.
We'll hunt.
Just tell him, buddy.
We'll hunt.
We'll hunt.
We'll hunt.
4-inch spurs? No, 4 inches. They're 4 inches till we prove otherwise. 17-inch beard.
Here, let me drag it
Drag the ground. Woohoo!
That's a big bird.
Tuesday evening. We hunted this morning. Kind of uneventful. We had a hen come in right off the roost. She flew down into our set. We didn't have decoys out, but she came right into us. Her one gobble that morning, but it was clear across the road, and he just gobbled at one time. So here we are in the evening blind. This is the same blind that Julia sat in and shot her bird. So hoping they do the same thing, come off to get ready to roost on the river over here, and then work their way in from over my left shoulder back into our decoy set. So if luck is on our side, yeah, hopefully it'll happen. So, a little breezy, warm in this blind, but I'll take it after the weather we've had the last few days throughout the week. I'll take this weather.
He's down. Go get him.
Serious hooks. Look at this. You see those? Yes! We did it! Look at this. Oh my gosh. Talk about a limb hanger. Oh my. My goodness. I think this is my first turkey in the evening. And what a hunt it was. Sitting here, and Jax and I are just talking, and Jax says, "Oh, there's birds in the field," and he says, "Oh, they're fighting." So I'm like, "Well, that's kind of a good thing." And then there's several, and then I got one to gobble. So then we knew they were, you know, gobblers or jakes or whatever. So I was thinking, you know, they want to roost here. This is an area back in this corner notoriously has birds roosting in it, and actually all along this river here. And we knew they were going to come this way regardless, so we just I just soft called every now and then. Well, the side window, I just bent it a little bit, so just in case they didn't come to the decoys, I was going to be able to get them as they went in that corner. Well, lo and behold, they came right down center of the field. Jackson had a better view of them than what I did. But this blind we're in is one of the older first generation double bull blinds. So it has that middle divider instead of the nice, kind of like the dark horse that we have, that we like to film out of. But it serves its purpose. This is the same blind that Julia shot her turkey out of, but I like it. But nonetheless, so these birds are working in. Jake comes into the decoy, slaps the decoy a little bit. Putts and makes all kinds of noise. There was 4 longbeards, 2 jakes,
And 2 hens, I think.
and then 2 hens. A hen ended up coming out just as I was starting to slide that window a little bit. It was like chaos there for a minute. And these 2 just worked into the left, and the other 2 longbeards I could have shot, but this one was strutting next to his buddy. And as soon as his buddy split away, I think I shot the strutter.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
They're both together, and he is a giant, man. These hooks are huge. Just an average beard, probably 10-inch beard, but man, look at these spurs.
Yeah, they were all stinking huge birds.
Look at
All
those.
with giant beards.
Yeah, all the long beards were nice. So yeah, well, time to make some phone calls, get some pictures, and great job, buddy.
I was freaking out. I was nervous. You should have. I mean, you were listening to me. I'm like,
I was.
what do you want me to do?
Just stay on them. Just stay on them. So yeah, good stuff.
Alright, so I just got the decoys out on the deck, and I think I'm going to go set up right back in here. The downfall is it's a ridge, so if the turkeys are here and they're down below me, I'm skylined. If they're up here, I don't have a whole lot of back cover, so I think I'm going to go use my handy dandy pruners that I always carry with me when I'm turkey hunting and cut some of this brush and make myself a little blind, makeshift blind, if you will. When I was going to walk over and grab my pruners, I just noticed that the company that makes them is named Corona. Do you think that's any coincidence? I don't know. But let's get to work. It's all set up in my little makeshift ground blind here. I'm sitting on a ridge, and I think these birds probably were roosted, within this general area this morning. There's a drops off straight down to a creek, and all across the way is my food plot. It's about 5 o'clock, so I would suspect if I see anything, it isn't gonna be till 7:30, maybe even 8 o'clock. So I've got 3.5, 4 hours to sit and wait. The game of hurry up and wait is officially underway. Situation normal. All is quiet. Gobble. They're here. He's across the creek, which I was nervous about. I can see him. He's right below me on the creek. I think he's gonna fly across, y'all. I think he's gonna fly across. Here they come. There they are. Woo! Hot dog! Woo! 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 Thank you, Lord. What a season, huh? What a way to end a season. I have not been in the ball game pretty much all year. I had one opportunity that I blew, completely blew it. And other than that, it has been difficult. And I've been hunting turkeys not as long as a lot of people, but 19, 20 years. And this was the most difficult, the quietest season since my first year of hunting them. That is a fantastic way to end the season. Thanks to a friend of mine, I knew this bird was here. This is the same bird I had across the road just a couple of days ago. Avoid my decoys. I knew approximately where they've roosted here in the past when they've been on this farm. My one fear, and I said it in my intro, was that they were going to be across the creek, and they were. He was looking for a way to come across. I could just tell that they were going to end up crossing, and sure enough, they pop out at 20 yards. He got a little squirrely, don't know why. So I had to move on him. I know he was left to screen there pretty hard, but when you're self-filming a turkey hunt, do with it what you can. Let's go take a look at him. Well, this is interesting. This is a first. This bird has been beat up by something. I don't know what. I don't think that's from the shot. I don't think it's from flailing around, but he's gotten the crap beat out of him by something. And he's only got one spur. To be frank, when I got up to him, I thought he was just a super Jake. One spur, and his beard is only about 8 inches, and half of it's only about 4. So I don't know. Either way, he's got a full fan. I think one bird is going to be all for this year, and hopefully, again, hopefully, the Pennsylvania and Michigan birds are a little bit more cooperative. But thank you, Lord. What a great way to send out the 2020 Ohio turkey season.